So what's next for our adventures? Oh? What is it?
Sing me something you know.
Alright, here goes. A special song for you. I'm sure you know it. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come.
You in two, bitch. Again. Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it up. I wish I could have said the same for my man here.
What were those things?
Some of the Veteran Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
How did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
I'd be glad to lend you a hand.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Veteran Guard.
Very well. Where do I begin?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
I discovered this note on one of the ash spawn.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Volkihar, but that's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial garrison commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
What do you want me to do?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm gonna head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults. Be careful. This General Carius sounds out of his mind.
If I were a betting woman, I'd say this Volkihar has either become a vampire or attained some other form of immortality. Like a bizarre strain of corpus or something. No other way for him to survive 200 years and a giant volcanic eruption. Another day in Skyrim. I'm still trying to decide which is more unpredictable, the weather or the inhabitants. Very well.
do?
You've made a big mistake.
Yeah! Looks like we got ourselves here. No more! I yield! I'll cut you out!
What have you got?
Your arm will look good on me. Yeah! You inspire me! Now, ain't this a surprise?
Understood why some people would prefer to pad themselves with more metal. Yes. Not very impressive.
Men! Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
Let's see how you like this.
I'm gonna beat you.
Must.
Sorry. Weapons up. I sense something. Is that? By sure, it is! Hey, come check this out. I thought I'd never find bottles of these again. Not ever. This brandy has made the trip here definitely worth it. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Look at the state of this place. Only an absolute fool would trade fresh air for a dust hole. Expect more trouble ahead. Fort. I wouldn't want to spend 200 years here, even as a vampire. So, what do you want to talk about? All right. The Forgotten Vale. Can you believe we were there? It's like a dream. And I thought the Draugr were irritating.
What news do you bring from Fort Frostmoth? Abide by our laws and we'll get along well.
I killed General Carius.
I had my suspicions that he was undead. How else could he have survived for over 200 years? It's a shame. There are quite a few tales of General Carius's exploits, including the founding of Raven Rock.
He'll no longer send ash spawn to Raven Rock.
Councillor Morvain told me to give this to you if you made it back in one piece. And you got rid of General Carius. Better than a soldier's pay, so you should be thankful.
Did you need something from me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said
Did he
it's
say
quite
what it was
urgent.
about?
All he wanted me... Look, this is it. Please, go speak to the Second Councillor as soon as possible.
Now, wouldn't you like to have a little drink to celebrate?
What now? Just you?
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Raven Rock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
He's in danger of being killed? How?
The Ulen family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Why would the Ulens want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
Your concern seems justified.
It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid. I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that. I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulen's house, House Lalu, already in Raven Rock.
Why haven't you acted on the information?
Raven Rock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret. If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
How can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Raven Rock and see if you can root out these traitors. The best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Netch Corner Club. If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. I can't afford to make any mistakes. Don't worry. You can trust Geldis. He's been with us for a long time.
I can't say I'm surprised. From what I've read about Dunmer history, there's always been this kind of backstabbing. It's almost like political intrigue is in their nature. This brings nothing but pain and destruction, ultimately. Just look at what happened to my family. Come on, let's go talk to Geldis. Hopefully he can make more sense of this. And be careful. There could be eyes and ears everywhere.
What's on your mind?
Wow. You really gotta hand it to the Divines. Man truly is beautiful. Miles better than Cold Harbor, that's for sure.
Serve House Redoran, or serve no one.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Why all the fuss over a simple pickaxe?
No. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
Can't you just get the guard to find Cretius?
I prefer to... Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back. And I'll pay you for the trouble. Find my pickaxe yet?
I have your ancient Nordic pickaxe.
So, you finally tracked down old... Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of
After all
finding it
that,
for
why?
me and all, I just wanted to now that you've Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
I'd like to make an investment in your business.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this
Let's see what you
decision.
can do with this.
Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
You know what I've always...
The mine's open, people are buying drinks, and I'm making money again. Just like old times.
Adril Arano said you might be able to help me.
Well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Well, Zura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulins for years now.
You think he's mistaken?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better idea?
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
How do I get them to do that?
There's an Ulin ancestral tomb near the temple. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is...
Why haven't you
I'm
told
betting
Adril
they'll have
about
some of
this?
the answers you'll look... What makes you think I have it? Anytime Adril and the Redoran Guard made a move...
Thanks for the
The
tip.
Ulins must have been one... You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb.
The Ancestor Glade had a charm, didn't it?
Ah, excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
What are you doing here?
I presume this... Forgive my surprise. It's just
You
that
aren't
I wouldn't
an
expect
Ulan.
that sort of behavior. Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've
You're
taken it
lying.
upon myself
You're from
to lead
House
the
Lalu.
traditional... What kind of nonsense is... I'm simply... Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to...
Care of.
Should be still make some potions if you're seeking that sort of thing. Far west end.
I suspect Talisu Severin is the culprit.
Telesu. Are you sure?
I saw her in the Ulan tomb.
So Geldus's plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telesu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
So go search their house.
I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence. If you're wrong about Telesu, things
What if they
will
try to
quickly
stop
go
me?
downhill around here. And if you have evidence, here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked.
Huh? Come on. I know you're in here. House Lalu have its revenge.
So, what's inside?
Manor yet. Then all that remains now is chasing them
I don't think
down
they'll
and
give up
bringing them to
willingly.
justice. Good. I'm going to send two of the best Rerenguard guard we have to take
I'll
them
head there
down.
immediately.
See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away.
Let's meet up with these. If this family we're hunting is as powerful as we suspect, then the guards will definitely need some backup.
Grows ever near to.
What was that? That's good gameplay.
I'm calling it. This.
Yeah! You'll have to do better.
we're too late. Looks like we're on our own. Up for this?
Oh? What is it?
Remember. Did you hear something? I think we may be in for some trouble.
Who's
Join you!
filthy and noir?
Well, what happened? Were you able to track down Vendel? Out with it!
He's no longer a threat.
Then, it's finally over. What of the Redoran Guard I sent to assist you?
Slain by the Morag Tong.
Damn it. I was hoping to protect our people by sending them, not end up with casualties. To think that Vendel would stoop so low as to hire those fetchers. I'm glad you killed him.
I did what had to be done.
Wonderful. Simply wonderful. Councillor Morvain will be quite pleased when he hears about this. Follow me, and I'll take you to the Councillor so you can speak to him yourself.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Excuse me, Councillor Morvain. I have some wonderful news.
Adriel, I haven't seen a smile on your face like that in a long time.
This visitor has single-handedly dealt with a threat that could have ended your life. Vendel, Telesue, and Miri Severin weren't who they appeared to be. I'm afraid they were here to avenge Villa Ulen's death.
Vendel? But he's done so much for Raven Rock. How could this be possible?
They did it to gain our confidence, Councillor. They had us all fooled. I should have been more vigilant. I'm sorry.
Don't say that. It's not your fault, old friend. And you... step forward. What you've done for me, for all of Raven Rock, goes far beyond what I would have expected from a traveler to our town. For this, you have my deepest gratitude.
Thank you, Counselor.
Now, I'm certain Adriel was prepared to reward you appropriately for everything you've done. However, since a bit of coin hardly seems like enough, I've decided to provide something more substantial.
Oh?
Since the Severin family, or whoever they were, turned out to be criminals, their property is now forfeit. As Counselor, I hereby award you Severin Manor, and everything contained within. You've earned your citizenship here, and I hope you'll consider staying with us as a member of our community.
I don't know how I feel about this.